Hey everybody, come join me for a chit chat. I'm going to update you on my goals, the direction of my channel. We're going to get together some stuff to send to the victims of Helene. I am downsizing my pantry and my freezers. I'm going to show you some of the finds, the freebies that I'm still getting off that website. So let's catch up, shall we? Oh, you baby possum. Hi, baby. We don't trust you, so we're going to turn him loose in the backyard. Come on, baby. Don't they only come out in the nighttime? Is he the one that was eating the squirrel food? Yeah, we'll just leave this here and he can come out when he wants. So as you can see, this is our little picnic table that we serve the squirrels their corn on. They just sit on those little bench seats and nibble away. We've got a couple of peanuts that we throw out for them. But I guess they've dropped corn throughout the yard because check this out. Little miniature corn starting to grow. Probably won't amount to much, but we'll see. Do y'all want to go to the pickle festival? What? Okay. I just love seeing these guys get so excited. And naturally, they were the star of the show at the Pickle Festival because, you know what? They're a big deal. See what I did there? I am gathering some MRE kits that were given to us during Hurricane Beryl that we didn't use. As you can see over here, we probably have a year or two's worth of our own freeze-dried meals. So we have a neighbor who is going to Tennessee tomorrow, and they asked the community if they had anything that they'd like to donate. So I think most of the vegetarian ones are in here. You got things like sweet and sour chicken, pasta with garden vegetables and tomato sauce. We have the individual Sawyer squeeze. We had bought this Sawyer product that we were going to use on our camper. We've never actually used it. It's supposed to hook up to thousands of gallons of water and be able to filter it. We're going to go ahead and send that. They're not taking donations like clothes or furniture or anything like that at this time. Right now it is the essentials, and we might gather some pet food if we have some, because we can't forget about the pets. So we are just going to get this ready for somebody to come by and pick it up. I also have some first aid supplies that I'm going to send. Things like Band-Aids, some rain ponchos, I don't know if they'll need that, some super glue, just some random stuff that I got. Some wrist support, knee support, cortisone cream, liquid skin. In this bag right here, we have a bunch of those lights. There's still so many people without power. Just some random things that I was able to throw together before that lady gets over here to pick it up. Hey everybody, I hope that you are doing well. I know it's been quite a while since I've posted a video. I've just got a couple of life updates and channel updates. First thing I'm doing is changing the name of my channel. When I started the channel almost 2 years ago, I was primarily focused on prepping, so that's why I made the title Kelly's Prepping Kitchen. But today it doesn't really suit me anymore. I feel like I am to the point where I'm as prepped as I'm gonna be, and I'm very comfortable with where we are. Of course, prepping is a lifestyle. I mean, you want to make sure that you're always prepared for any kind of situation that could happen in your area. Maybe you live in Tornado Alley. Maybe you're close to the coast like we are, where hurricanes are a regular occurrence. We should always prep and be prepared for anything that could happen in the parts of the country that we live in. And I don't know why it's just been such a huge stumbling block for me going, what could I call my channel? You know, I wanted something catchy and something that stood out, but I didn't want it to be something that was about one particular topic. And I think this is a reason that a lot of my views have dropped. The algorithms aren't recommending my content as much because I don't post as consistently. And I've got prepping in my title, but if I'm doing a non-prepping video, YouTube algorithms don't know where to put my video content. There's a reflection from the TV screensaver bouncing off my glasses, so if you see it change colors, that's why. What was I saying? Trying to think of a catchy title for my channel. I just decided to go with Livin' Forgiven. Livin' Forgiven, I thought that's catchy, and that pretty much just sums up my life. I want to live each day like someone who has been forgiven by Jesus. That's what gets me through the day, knowing that I'm living forgiven. I will also be changing up the direction of future content. I will do some preparedness stuff here and there, make some recipes from some of my shelf-stable meals. It's gonna just be a little bit of everything. Sometimes I might do a review of an RV park in our area when we go camping. Sometimes I might do a review of a restaurant or a product that I really like or enjoy. Just going to be a little bit of everything. Just to recap on why I started my channel. I apologize for anybody that's heard this already, but I have gotten quite a few subscribers, which I'm extremely grateful for. Welcome to my train wreck of a life and channel. I started this channel close to 2 years ago when I would post things on Facebook. I used to be a big couponer, and I would post some of my finds, and people would be like, how did you do that? If I find a great bargain somewhere, I would post that, or made a recipe, people would be asking for the recipe. So finally it just dawned on me, you know what, I'm gonna create a YouTube channel where I can explain this stuff to people. And then we had the pandemic, and then we had in our area Hurricane Harvey, and there was just a huge need for preparedness. I started doing some preparedness content. I also have a lot of regrets. Like many people in 2020, we kind of just went berserk with buying anything and everything and just going, what is this? What am I doing? How am I going to use this? Or we would buy foods for our pantry, whether our family liked them or not, just because they were on sale, or just because we wanted to have a variety of things in our pantry to avoid food fatigue. So I've had a lot of regrets in that area, but I'm going to turn my regrets into blessings by being able to help out my community. So many people in my area are still trying to recover from Hurricane Beryl recently. A lot of people lost their foods in their freezers and refrigerators. So I have been putting together a lot of shelf-stable meals and making sure to add all the spices, and so people don't suffer from food fatigue. And as you can see, I am making quite the dent in my pantry, and this is actually a win-win for me as well, not only to be able to share with my neighbors, but to start downsizing and being realistic about the foods that I'm going to eat in my pantry. There's been diet changes since I started this pantry years ago, and I just rather see people eating it than see it collect dust. We're making a dent in our spices here, and we're also going to go through our freezers. Even though we had a couple of generators that we were able to hook up to our refrigerators and freezers, it still makes me nervous. We used a bunch of fuel, and like I said, a lot of our neighbors lost everything in their freezers, and some people had like entire paychecks worth of groceries in there. So we are also going to go through our freezers and just start giving away some of these things that we're just not eating. So it's kind of, like I said, a win-win for everybody. And I've had this really wonderful woman who I met who has been giving me a bunch of meat from her freezer. So it's kind of like we're all just sharing with one another. It's been really a great thing being on that site, that Give Freely site. My priorities are shifting in the months ahead. We're also downsizing from our 3,300 square foot home to a under 40 foot RV. We want to be able to travel the country when Corey retires in a few years. He's probably not going to retire for close to 4 or 5 years, and he's 8 years older than me, and I know it's on his mind that if he retires and I'm not yet eligible for Medicare, he's kind of concerned with that gap where I'm not going to have any insurance. We talked about RVing, have been camping over 10 or 15 years, I guess. So we love the lifestyle. We want to do it full time, but not forever, just temporarily. Maybe go around, explore the country, see where we want to plant our roots. We're looking at East Tennessee right now, but there's still so many places in the country we have not visited yet that we might like to live more. For us, living in an RV will enable us to save a whole lot more money while Corey is still working. Our goal is to be ready to move in about 2 years. One to an RV, but he will still be working another couple of years after that. I don't know if in your area you have any of those free cycle programs. I've been told that if you are on Facebook and you go type in "give freely" and then put your town's name, that every town has one of those programs. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but my mind is just blown at some of the things we have been able to receive. It's kind of like, it's definitely been a blessing, but to a degree it's been a little bit of a curse too, because I've fallen in love with a lot of stuff that people were getting rid of. So it's like, here I am trying to declutter and downsize, but I'm actually bringing in almost as much as I'm putting out. Even looking around the room at all my fall decor, I've probably given away half of my fall decorations too, because when we move into our RV, I'm not going to be able to have as much stuff. So I wouldn't say I'm going all the way minimalism. Chloe loves playing the piano, and every time she goes with me to my client's house and they have a piano, she gets on it and plays. She taught herself how to play, and on that free website they were getting rid of a piano, and the lady chose us out of a bunch of people, and we're just so blessed. So she's actually delivering the piano to us today. The only thing we need to do is get this piano tuned. The lady that gave it to us had it in her upstairs. Such an incredible gift. Then Olivia has been wanting a pair of those Miss Me jeans, and I cannot bring myself to spend over $100 on a pair of blue jeans, but I just happened to get on that site and a lady was giving away her daughter's Miss Me jeans and gave us 7 pairs, so Olivia was definitely pleased with that. Corey and I have always wanted one of these outdoor coolers. It's got a little place to open your pop top or your beer, and it's a little messed up on the inside, but we can probably clean that and just do a little bit of staining on the outside. And we've been getting rid of stuff too, like this trailer hitch, and I have this little armoire closet that I gave away to someone. It's hard to believe that back in the day everybody could fit their entire wardrobe in one of these closets, but hey, consumerism, am I right? So I gave this to someone, and she gave it to a girl that she brought into her home that was having a rough start in her young adult life, and she repainted it and made it her own, and this was the finished result. I also got this neat little credenza, and I love this so much. I got this food processor I'm excited to use. I got this really cool fan that's a light, and I've gotten some other great things. I got this really neat table that you can play checkers, and it's got these chairs that need to be refurbished, but that's no big deal. And then this was a fun little project. I got this little chest. We just stained it, and then I got some of those stickers that you put all over it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for my dog's little place to store all their squeaky toys and their blankets and everything, so it can all be in one place. It was so fun, so simple. I really enjoyed doing it, and I just really am loving this free site. It's so fun to receive and give. We have a channel called Wandering Willbillies. That's where we post a lot of our camping content. When we go camping, we do park reviews. We do reviews of restaurants and shopping and entertainment in the area. And so I'm probably going to be focusing a lot more on that channel when we start camping. We took a few months off during the summer, so I haven't really been posting over there. But if ever you don't see a video from me for a while on this channel, please subscribe over there. That's kind of what I got going on, and like I said, I will still hop on this channel occasionally and post recipes, or if I found a great deal at the store, but I'm not going to do the every time I go shopping, do a shopping haul. There's so many channels like that already. I know that your time's valuable, my time's valuable. I'll hop on when I've got something that I think might be useful to someone. I know I've rambled a lot on this video. I just wanted to let y'all know what's been going on in my life. I'm just trying to stay busy, still volunteering at Dora's Dogs. As you know, I adopted one of the dogs that I had my eye on for 4 months. This is little Waldo. When I adopted him, all his teeth were rotten, and in fact his jaw was rotten as well. So we had to have all his teeth removed. But I tell you what, this guy has been the perfect addition to our family. I worried myself sick over how Hazel would take it if I adopted him, and would she think that she's been replaced. This completes my little family. I'm just staying busy. I hope that y'all are doing well. I thank you to all the new subscribers. I know y'all kind of got ripped off subscribing in the last month or so and only seeing like 2 videos. Do my best to try to post more content, but I'm gonna just focus on trying to get this house organized. The 2-year clock has started. I'm not one of those people that wants to wait till a month before we're going to move and just start panicking. So I hope that everybody is doing well. I will talk to y'all soon. Y'all take care. Bye, everyone.